What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dennis, aka the Go to the Face with a new video. In this video, I'm just gonna throw it out there, the reality of Forex, what people don't really tell you how Forex is. A lot of people come to the stock market with zero expectations, especially the Forex market, like thinking it's a get rich quick scheme or some shit like that, but to be honest, it is not. From what I've experienced, this shit is hard. Like, to be honest, it takes years. Like, if you're a newcomer into the Forex market, just be willing to at least lose for at least 2 years. I'll say a year and a half, depends on how really you take it serious. But I just feel like a lot of people just don't tell you this, but to be honest, Forex is not that easy. It's a really hard thing. It takes years to actually like master this shit. Like, people just be out there like fake gurus, like be throwing courses out there, saying buy my course, you get to learn how to trade in 30 days. Like, that's all cap. It's bullshit. There is no way you're gonna make fucking millions in 30 days. Like, that's just impossible. If that was so, like, everyone in the world would be rich. A lot of people be telling you buy this mentorship, buy this course. I mean, yeah, courses are good. Like, you wouldn't be able to make it without like learning from an expert. That is true. But there is no way that they could like make you become profitable within 30 days or a year or something like that. That's just cap. It really depends on you. It really depends on how you learn it and your thoughts about trading. At the end of the day, no matter how much you learn about Forex, it still depends on you. Like, if you don't know it, you don't know it. And it's really like self-challenging, because Forex isn't something like, someone could really actually help you with. I mean, they could teach you and they could tell you the knowledge and the experience that they have and show you some skills to it, but they can't really have control over your body and how you actually place the trades. My advice for newcomers into the Forex market, if you're new to the stock market, just please be willing to lose for at least minimum 2 years. That's even minimum. I mean, it really also depends on like how you take it serious and how you really actually learn this. But I would say with the right mentorship, even though you have like the perfect mentor, still be willing to at least lose for 2 years. That's the expectations you have to have before you actually even jump into the Forex market, because this shit ain't easy. It's really hard. Like, I don't know why people just think it's a get rich quick scheme and then they just jump into the stock market and start trading live accounts, blowing up their accounts. Like, no, that's just cap. When I first started trading, this was the thoughts I had in my mind. I already knew like me achieving this goal is not something that I would be able to achieve within like a 1 year or 2 year thingy. My goal was like, at least, no matter how hard I try, my goal is to become successful 10 years later from when I actually started trading. The real key to unlocking success is, first of all, to find you a perfect mentor. Stick to that mentor no matter what. Stick to the strategy, never switch, and just consistently do it over and over again, because at the end of the day, it really depends on like what you do in the market. Like, it's not like someone's gonna hold your hand and teach you to do this and this and this, because to be honest, trading the Forex market is a really psychology game. So it really depends on like how your mind works, because I don't think this trading is like a skill that you need to know to trade. Basically, anyone could start trading, but if you don't have an edge, that's a big thing. That's like something different. But once you have the edge and you still think you're losing, but that's a big thing, because Forex is just basically a psychology game. Like, it really depends on like how disciplined you are. If you're thinking of trading the Forex market and you're expecting to make like thousands of dollars within a year, just please, I'd rather say go get a job. It will be way faster than trading the Forex market, because from what I've really experienced, bro, like losing a year, like I'll say losing for a year is even the short thing, because most people, it takes like people like 6 years, 7 years to actually succeed in this. But you're expecting to make millions within a year or some shit like that. That's just, it's not gonna happen. I'd rather say go get a job, because that would be way faster. Like, trust me. Unlike the stock market, how you just throw money in it and then it grows over time, in Forex it's different. You have to learn the skill set. You have to be disciplined and consistently taking your same setups every single day to actually make profit. And getting rich from the stock market really takes time. It's the same thing as Forex. It doesn't like happen overnight or some shit like that. It takes years. Like, it might even take longer than the stock market, because this is not something like you could just learn that quick or within a few months or something like that. No, it takes like years. Like, to become a doctor, all the process you have to go through, the school and all this bullshit you have to be doing. That's the same thing as Forex. You just don't like hop in the forex market and expect to make millions like a few years later. No, like doctors, they work their ass off like for more than like 10 years for what I know, going through school and all this shit. It's the same thing for forex. You have to do all this shit and just learn consistently, learning and learning and learning. And at the end of the day, even though you do have an edge and you do know how to trade, you still lose. Like losing is a common thing. There is no like 100% win rate in forex market. Like there's no one who has 100% win rates trading the stock market. That's just impossible. When I first started trading the forex market, what I had in my mind is like, no matter how hard I try, I know this is gonna take a really long time. So my goals were set like to 10 years later, because no matter how much I learned, I already know that within 10 years later, I'll be way better than how I am right now. So that's the expectation that I had when I jumped into the forex market. So you have to think about the future, not like right now or not like a few years later. No, it doesn't work that way. So for newcomers, please, yes, the process takes long, but to me, I still remember the day that I said this. Like, I know within 10 years later, or 5 years later, or 2 years later, I don't even know how to read candlesticks. I don't know what's the meaning of market structure. I don't know what's the meaning of trending, all this shit. But I for fact know that within a few years later, I will know all these basics. I will know how to trade. I will know how to read the market. That's what I had in my mind. So if you're a newcomer, I expect you to do the same thing. Not just to think like, oh, this is too complicated. Why am I not making money? I've been doing this for a year. I still haven't seen a single profit. Yes, that is the reality of forex. Every forex trader, like ask any forex trader, they've all gone through the same process. But what makes them different is that we kept going. The reason why 90% of traders fail, because they just have this high expectation that they're gonna make millions within the next day, and that's just cap. Like that's just bullshit. Well, first of all, I never thought like that, because I already know like you making this amount of money like each day is something that is gonna be really hard to achieve. So you need to have that mindset. Like you just because you saw someone making millions in forex market doesn't mean that you know he did this overnight or some shit like that. No, let him tell you about his experiences, like what he actually went through to achieve his success. So what you have to do is set your goals just really high. Set your goals really high. Like it doesn't happen like that overnight. If you set your goals really high, like for 10 years minimum, like how I did, trust me, within a 2 years or some shit like that, you become profitable. Like you never know. Like it just happens over like that. Like once you start clicking, you start seeing yourself making profits. Like when I started the first year, I was owning drawdowns like red. Luckily, I already knew that I was not supposed to deposit my real money and then blow all of them. I actually stuck to a demo account, traded it for like few months, a couple months, until I actually started making profit. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're a newcomer, just please set your goals and expectations. Like, don't expect to like make millions within a year. Like it's just not gonna happen. Trust me. I'd rather go get a job that pays me high rate, buy some stocks or do some shit like that. But nah, forex market, bro, it's just different. Like I feel like a lot of people just don't know that. That's why people be hopping to the forex market, but they're all gonna be one of the 90% traders who fail. It is just not like that. Forex market is really hard. Even to those days, I still find this really hard. But the only thing I'm able to like continue and see myself like progressing and making profits is because I have an edge and I'm disciplined enough to consistently do the same thing over and over again. Even though you do have an edge, let's say you've been in the market for 5 years and you have an edge, you'll still be making huge losses, because at the end of the day, it really depends like how the market is actually moving. It's not like you can control the market or some shit like that. You still have losing days. Losing will still kick in. So no matter how hard you try, don't think like after 20 years I'm gonna be this millionaire. No. Obviously, after 20 years you will know how the markets work, and you will know like how to play the game, how to actually like place your trade and all these kind of good shit like that. But just expect to not make millions within a year or some shit like that, because it's just not gonna work. The reason why they say like 90% of traders actually fail, and yes, 90% of traders really fail, and it's just one thing. It's just easy to avoid those 90% of people who actually fail. Like all you gotta do is just don't quit. That's what separates all of them. Because first of all, let's say 100 people came into the stock market, right? And let's say 100 people saw one person making millions of dollars in trading forex market, but they don't know what that person actually went through to achieve his success. So all these 100 people just jump into the market, started trading randomly, expecting to make millions in a fucking single day or some shit like that, like just like how the first person did. And then it ends up like in a few months later, they've all lost your savings, they've all lost like a lot of stuff, they lost a lot of money, and they're like, oh shit, this is a scam, this is a bullshit, this is just crap. Then they all drop. But obviously there'll be one person that says, okay, shit, I know this is really not working for me, but I will actually take this serious and actually like focus to actually make this work. So there'll be one person who will keep pushing himself, while the others 98 people just drop out and say it's a scam. Oh shit, this shit doesn't work, it's a bullshit, that guy who actually made it is probably doing something illegal or some shit like that. But no, you have to keep pushing yourself. Like, there will be times where you actually want to quit and say, I'm too tired, let me just go find something different. Like, nah, bro, that's just how you feel in life. Like, you have to keep pushing yourself. Like, why are you quitting? You need to have a reason why you want to actually start trading the forex market, because if you know what your goal really is, there's no way you're gonna quit. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, if you already know like what you actually want in life, you will not want to quit. But if you do decide to quit, probably you just had the same mindset like how all these 90% of people actually really had. No matter how hard trading the forex market is, if you really know what you want at the end of the day, or like in a couple years later, you'll never stop trading. Like, it's just that simple. I do get a lot of DMs from people like telling me some crap shit, like teaching me how to do this. Like, yeah, I could teach you, but what they're expecting is like to make millions and thousands of dollars and crap like that. Like, just why? If you're willing to learn this, just know it's gonna take years. At least give it a year, like, of consistently learning, like every single day. You can't miss a single day. If you're a newcomer, I'm sorry to say this, but you can't miss a single day. That's what I did, because I already knew what I really wanted in my heart. Like, I feel like some people just don't know what they really want, so like they will do it and then give it a break and then come back again, give it a break. Well, you could keep doing that, just expect like 20 years to actually like learn how the forex market actually works. So if you're a newcomer, what I will say is throw it all out there. Like, give yourself 100% to this market, 100% focus. You can't think about anything outside. You can't think about quitting. You can't think about none of that shit. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Like, please don't think it's a. If you think so, well, and if it actually works for you, good luck with that, because the next year it's not going to work for you, or even the next day it's not even going to work for you. So please set your goals high. If you're new to the forex market, don't go fall for any guru that's saying, join my shit, I'm gonna teach you how to trade within 30 days. Especially, man, the thing that annoys me is people saying learn how to make this amount of money within 30 days, within 5 days, like $500 a day. That's just bullshit. There is no way you're gonna be making $500 a day. Like, bro, first of all, the market is not guaranteed to pay you 500. It's not even guaranteed to pay you a single penny. But at the end of the day, you're not guaranteed to make money in the forex market. So please, newcomers, just don't fall for those scammers. Like, make $500 and make $1,000 a day, make it this amount of money in 30 days, within 60 days, within a month, or something like that. That's just bullshit. Like, just don't fall for those scammers. Like, I really hate seeing people going through that process. Like, why? Like, how are they even expecting to make $500 a day without no fucking knowledge? And worst part of all, within 30 days, within a month. That's just ridiculous. Everyone will be rich, bro. Like, come on. Yes, you could learn the skill, you could learn some shit, but that doesn't mean you're gonna start making like money within the next month, like $500. No, it's gonna take you years to actually even make a single penny. So please, just don't fall for that schemes. Like, it's just not reality. It's just not how the market really works. Get a good strategy, consistently learning every day. Be disciplined. Take the same setups every single day. Make yourself a trading plan if you don't, because without a trading plan, you'll just never become successful. This is something like I actually changed to become profitable, because I always thought like, okay, I always had a training plan, right? But I never like wrote it down. I never had it like on my screen or some shit like that to every day actually read before I actually jumped into the stock market. But yet I was never profitable. Yes, I was profitable, but I always blow it. Like, I make money, blow it at the end of the day. At some point I was gonna blow it anyways, because what happens is like I'll start over trading. And I'm like, let me just do it for today. I'll just break my rules for today. The next thing you find out is that, yes, I did stick to my trading plan the first day, but I wouldn't last like 3 days, and then I'll just blow it. So yes, make yourself a trading plan. Like, put it somewhere you could read every single day before you actually hop into the market. Read every single thing you're going to be looking for. Read every single thing you'll be trading. Like, just read your trading plan, stick to it, be disciplined. Like, discipline is the key to success. Like, if you're not disciplined, there's no way you're gonna make it. So have a trading plan, be disciplined, consistently look for the same pattern and the same shit you've been doing in the market. Like, keep doing it over and over again. Trading should be boring once you really know what you're doing, because you're basically doing the same thing over and over again. You really need to love what you're doing, because if you don't, you're just gonna quit. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.